What's up YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Surging Spark, but no, not really. I'm not only going to talk about Surging Spark, but definitely I'm going to put it in the thumbnail so you guys click on this video. So what I wanted to talk about today is the idea that some people are saying that Terrestrial Festival, Surging Sparks, these sort of cards, these sets are not going to do well. I'm not a big fan of the, cranked Terastallize Pokemon. That's what a lot of people have been saying on the internet. And to be very honest with you, I completely disagree. I think that the terrestrial Pokemon is something that is unique to this generation, to this era. And because of this, I think that in the long run, it is what is going to give some sort of identities for people who are growing up with these terrestrialized Pokemon. So I still remember the time when I first started collecting Pokemon back in 2016, people were telling me, hey, collect Pokemon. No one cared about Legendary Collection. No one cared about the reverse holo. So, for me, I was actually buying up a lot of the Legendary Collection reverse holo of Troll and Toad. Yeah, now you guys are like, what the hell? Like, that's so stupid. Like, why are you buying from Troll and Toad? Actually, back then, it was actually a really good deal. I could get a reverse holographic Charizard near mint for like $200 US, $300 US, and I could grade them, and it can easily get like a PSA 9, PSA 8, 9-ish. And all the other sets, like some Legendary Collection I got, like a Mewtwo or a Zapdos, they could easily grade a PSA 10, and I actually went to review one of them, and it almost got a black label, Legendary Collection Reverse Mewtwo. So, of course it didn't, but yeah, what I'm trying to tell you guys is that, back then, people thought Legendary Collections Firework Reverse Rare was shit, and it was like a really bad looking thing. But look at the price of Legendary Collection now. It is one of the most sought after sets, and people love the Firework background. And what I want to tell you is that, taste changes, trend changes, and how over time, when people see and when we look back at Pokemon card, the things that we think that is not unique right now might be unique. And the things that might be very cool right now may no longer be cool anymore. So this is definitely going to be an interesting video. And it's just my personal view. Hope you guys like this. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and let's get into it. So knowing that Legendary Collection was a very interesting one, later on when I got back into Pokemon, the idea of Secret Rare first came back in Flash Fire. But those Secret Rare weren't any much of a different. All they had was a special border, and that's pretty much it. And then Pokemon decided to release Full Art Card, and obviously Full Art Card became a chase. Now, what happened later on was tag team. We had tag team cards, tag team Full Art Card, and so on. Now, look at the tag team Full Art Card. Look at the price of those cards. They're doing really, really well. Now, this got me thinking, what about Cosmic Eclipse? What was Cosmic Eclipse known for? It was known for the character rare, where you have a trainer and a Pokemon, and so on. So what I want to tell you is that each era, there is a distinct vision. There's a distinct idea of a card. There's a distinct patterns or some sort of artwork, art type that we see. And the current one is going to be the terrestrialized Pokemon with the crystals and things. So basically, I will post a picture up. So this is my Japanese collection. I plan to grade every single one of these cards and get a PSA 10. I'm not looking for higher rarity ones. I'm only looking for the the mid-tier rarity one, because I think that looks better than the, higher rarity ones and so on, right? So I'm not actually collecting any SARs. I'm not collecting any IRs or AR, because I think that I'm very fatigued. I'm very tired with looking at these. Let me show you guys. So the other day I bought some bulk AR for selling, and you can see, if I flip the page, each individual arts, you can look at it and say that, hey, collect Pokemon, look at the arts, so cool. But if every single set for this era has 12 to 13 of these cards, you look at it and you're like, this might be just another holo rare. This might just be another bulk card. And to be very honest, no one really cares about many of these cards anymore. Yes, I know the original 151 ones, you know, they might get a bit more popularity, but all the other ARs, you know, most likely, you know, some of these I haven't actually even seen, and it's been released for like what, like 6 months already. So what I'm trying to say is that a lot of people are crazy about the illustrated rare, and to be very honest, I'm not, because these illustrated rare, while the art is cool, I think that the way how Pokemon is doing it, they're putting it in every set. It's causing these IR to really lose its magic in a way, because there's just too many of it, and you know, we don't know which one to focus on, and there's not really a urge for me to collect them, because you know, there's no, it's not like an entire set, there's no theme to it, and so on. So I you know, as a collector, that's not what I want. I don't want to collect things without a theme or something along that line. And the reasons why certain cards, such as the Boss Pikachu card, the Poncho Eevee with the evolutions, the Munch Scream Pikachu, Mimikyu Psyduck, you know, that set, you know, all those sets do really well because there's a theme, and people want to feel like that they can complete a particular theme, a particular sets of cards. For example, Tag Team Alt Arts, you know, that is a theme that people feel like that they want to collect. Illustrated rare, it's not a theme, okay? So I mean, I would assume that there will be people collecting certain artists, art, and so on, and I mean, illustrated rare and so on. I think that's possible, but in general, illustrated rare is just too many of them, and it just doesn't spark my interest in collecting. So in the long run, I do think that these sets or these IR are not going to be worth anything, because there is too many of it. And in the next 5-10 years, when people look back into the Scarlet and Violet era, what they're going to do is they're going to chase up these terrestrialized cards, because that's what they grew up with. And I think that many of these terrestrialized cards right now that are not worth anything will eventually worth a lot more. And I'm not saying that, you know, if you buy it all right now, it's going to go up in price. I'm pretty sure if you buy it all right now, it's still going to sit at the same price over the next 2 to 3 years. You know, those people who grew up with the terrestrialized card, you know, they're not going to chase after these right now. They're still going to chase for the hype and so on. And what I can also tell you is that many of the Scarlet and Violet set will do very well because of these terrestrialized cards in the future. People are going to see it as chase cards. So yeah, even though people are saying that this is ugly, this is bad, you know, this is shit, but I think that it's very simple. It's simple looking, and it's nice. It's nice to look at. You know, those IR to me right now, it's like TikTok. You know, everything is so fast, everything's so fancy, every art is like so wow. And you know, my brain just get overstimulated when I'm looking at these cards. You know, when I open the binder and look at it, you know, I'm not, my eyes, I don't know what I'm focusing on. Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah, that's a lot of art. That's pretty much it. So that's my take, and I do believe that while I wouldn't invest in like 100 copies of these, I would definitely add them to my collection. I would slowly grade them, and I think that over time, these sets or these cards will do really well. And because of these cards doing very well, I would rather hold on to, rather than investing in 100 of these cards, I am more likely to hold on to the booster box which contains these cards, because well, the reason will be on my other video that I plan to make, and I want to make about the value of Pokemon cards. So do stay tuned for that video. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my take on people saying that the terrestrialized Krang, the art is bad. I actually think that it is really, really good. And the simplicity of this, without all the other fancy stuff, it's really good. It's really good to look at. It's just very comfortable to look at, and it does feel like a collection to me. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section, do you guys share the same thoughts? I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace, this is Pokemon. Bye-bye.